What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about this right here. This is the IceCo APL55 fridge. This is a dual zone, and as far as I know, this is the very first 55 that is a dual zone. And as you can see with the way that it looks, it is very sleek, it is very cool, and it's super efficient. So today we're going to be in the shop just talking about everything that has to do with this fridge and why we like it. So first, let's talk about the construction of the APL55. So this is, as you can tell, all metal, and it is very, very solid. As you can see here, we have a dimple. There's actually a couple dimples on here that we've used this for, I don't know, a couple months now. Pretty much since the beginning of the year was when we first received it, and we have definitely beaten it up a little bit. And if this were to be a plastic shell fridge like most other fridge are, it most likely would have cracked right there, which have been unfortunate. But this just has a dimple on it. It just has a dent, and nothing is affected from that, which is pretty cool, because normally I wouldn't really lean towards something that is a little bit heavier, but this is more durable. So if you want something more durable than something like a plastic shelled fridge, this is definitely the one. So it's a mix of plastic, like these vents, and the corners, which are replaceable. So the corners usually take the most beating when you like push it into things, drop it on accident. Corners could break, and they send you some replacement parts with the fridge itself, so that way if you do accidentally do that, you can replace it. So the APL55 is offered in two colors: the silver, which is what you see here, and the black. We actually have a black one that is in our red Tundra. If you have seen a video of our red Tundra in the past, the black one is what is on that truck, which is on a drop slide. Since it sits so high up, the slide comes out and drops down, so that way it's easier to access the lid. And the lid is very nice, very thick, so the installation is very good in it, and it is a soft closing lid. So this got me on the very first time I used it. I was like, man, that's nice, because I'm very used to the lids just dropping, because normally I either put this in the back of the truck or the back of the seat, and then when I open it, I sometimes actually just drop it and it just makes a loud bang. So the soft close is very nice. So it's kind of like what you would have at home in your soft close cabinets. Over here we have all the displays, which light up as well if you needed extra light at night, or if you needed to dim it. Everything is controlled on here or on your phone. So if you want to see what it's pulling and how it's running from the inside when you guys are driving or whatever, you could do that from your phone. That's very handy, but obviously that's on other fridges as well. But I do like that everything is here on the phone. These latches are extremely nice. They are metal as well, and you can hear it when it clicks or when it locks into place. It's a very satisfying close or latch. Everything feels very high quality and very nice. So on the side as well, we have more vents to help dissipate the heat. We have a couple ways to power it. You have an AC and a DC. The cool thing with this is that it's also on the opposite side, which I don't know why, but a lot of other companies don't do that. So it's very nice that it's on opposite sides. So whether you put it in this way or the opposite way, you can just plug it from the front or the back, depending on how you have it set up and where you have your power station. Now let's see what it looks like inside of it. So once you have it fully opened, the lid will stay up by itself. Inside we have a couple baskets one for the front section closest to the monitor, and then one towards the back, and then you get both AC and DC cords in it. I'm going to set these out for now. And then this dividing wall here is what creates the dual zone. So on each side, there is pretty much where the air comes out, and it will cool each side independently if you set it that way. So for example, if you wanted to freeze the back side, you can set this to 0 degrees, and then the front side you can set to whatever you want, normally 30 degrees or so. And then the back will keep everything frozen in the back. Everything in the front will stay nice and cool. But if you wanted to remove this completely and just run this as a single unit, you could do that as well. So there are 2 vents there that blow air out. This will just cool the entire area as a single unit. And then down in the corner, just like every other fridge, is going to be a plug that you can pull if there is moisture, or if you have a spill or something like that. You can use that hole to drain out everything else. So that's pretty much everything that there is to really know about this. There's a lot of little details that make the fridge really nice. This section right here, which I forgot to mention, this illuminates and provides the light, which is what I was talking about earlier, but I didn't really point that out. So that's what that provides. And for something of this size, I would recommend putting in your bed like this. So this Tacoma is a long bed Tacoma with a Super Pacific camper. And we are currently working on this vehicle to build a slide that will allow something of this size or smaller to be positioned pretty much where it's at right now, with a stove underneath. So there's going to be kind of a double slide. The slide and the stove will slide together out. Obviously, there's not one in there, but right now, but you get the idea. It will slide out like so, and then the bottom section will continue to slide out, or you can extend it even further to show the stove, and then the fridge will be right here, where you can access from your tailgate. That way you have your fridge here, your stove over here, and you have pretty much your cooking area on your tailgate. But if you want something more simple, IceCo does make a standard slide that just comes straight out. There's nothing underneath that, obviously. It's just going to be for the APL55 itself. So in my opinion, this size fits in the bed the best. Or if you have a 4Runner or some type of SUV that is similar to a 4Runner, it could go on the back where the trunk is, mount it on a slide, and then you can use it in a 4Runner. So the 55 works perfectly in a 4Runner. In my opinion, it's probably the best size you can get for the 4Runner if you're trying to get the biggest fridge possible for the 4Runner. And you could definitely fit a bigger size in the bed of a Tacoma or a Tundra, obviously, if you wanted to go bigger. So they do have bigger ones, and we will have everything down in the description if you guys wanted to check it out. We also have it on ripefortacos.com if you wanted to purchase it through us as well. And we have this on display at our Denver location, so if you wanted to swing by and take a look at it and feel, the quality of it before you make a purchase, you can do that as well and really see the size for yourself, because a lot of times seeing reviews online and seeing it in video doesn't really tell you how big it is until you actually get it in your hands and put it in your vehicle, or either see it in person. So feel free to do that, and feel free to give us a call if you have any questions about it. We are in Denver. I'll put our number down in the description as well. But that's going to be it for this video. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys in another video. Peace.